So today I just feel like it's time for me to sit down and be grateful. You know, I was thinking for like 2 seconds about, okay, what am I grateful for today? I've got a nephew who for the month has gone on and done a give thanks thing in preparation for Thanksgiving, and that's awesome. I noticed that nobody else I know is doing it, and so I applaud him for his bravery and his vulnerability in doing something that at least nobody else that I see is doing that. It's kind of brave to be the only one. But today, you know, I don't have any specific story to tell, and yet I have a million of them. So I just did a podcast or a little recording that I just produced and put it up. And we call it the Tara Show, and she, of course, is Tara. What an amazing little girl she is. Happy, giving, kind, gentle, generous, loving. I love that little girl, and she is a gift, just like all of my grandkids are gifts in their own very different way. But I feel a little bit extra love today because I was able to do that for her. We've recorded a couple and she's all excited, but we had to get a front bumper on, and we had to get a back bumper on, and we had to get a front graphic. I had to find some music today that was Tara. And I found that, and I got all that on, and I sent the first video up to YouTube of the Tara Show. And for her, as I've been puttering around today and thinking about her, she is, I've said that she's just so kind, but trying to find the music that matched her. For her, she's asked me a couple of times, when's it on? I've been checking every day. Is it up yet? Will you have it up by Monday? Will you have it up by Tuesday? What about Wednesday? Well, today's Thursday, so I've failed her in that category. But I did get the graphic, and I did find the music, and I did notify her mom, so now she can see her show. And the love that... I don't know if anybody's going to watch that. I presume they will, because she is amazing in her personality, and she's beautiful, and she's just everything that every parent wants their children to be. Huge personality, and I love that I can sit down with her in this little studio that I've built, which I'm also grateful for, and do that. Who gets to build a studio in their home, in their basement? And who gets to have... this thing isn't that awesome. The tiles behind me are fairly cheap, and I put them up in a crappy way. And the other side that I'm looking at is just moving blankets to baffle the sound. And so it's not any $1 million studio, but it's enough to do this, and I'm grateful for that too. I'm grateful that I can use this in a way that makes my daughter happy, or my granddaughter happy, and my daughter. We decided that her show was going to be the Tara Show, but we're quickly moving towards calling it something on the Tara Bull nature. The idea being that she's able to do anything, and by extension, anybody who's watching her Tara Bull show, if his name is Mike, then he's Mikeable, because he can do anything. And if her name is Elizabeth, then she's Elizabethable, and that was hard for me to say. But the idea is that kids can do anything, and Tara is going to be carrying that flag for kids can do anything that they want to do. You can do it, and go ahead. And if you fail, that's okay. You'll do better the next day. And if you succeed, that's great. You'll do better the next day. But there's so much that I have to be grateful for, and that's what it is for today.